Do it again. YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? I'm back with another video. As y'all can see, I know it's been a minute, but we back in action. This is one of the latest haircuts that I did. Oh my god, man. Really, this is just like an update video. Just letting y'all know where I'm at in life. A lot of things been going on. I'm super happy with what's been going on. Super blessed. And yeah, I'm gonna just run y'all through like a tutorial type of video. Just an update on my life right now. So with the cut, as you can see, I went and put in my bald guidelines to start the tapers, and then I go in with my Babyliss Gold FXs, just trim down the hair, the wavelength. Super simple, super easy. Yeah, but without further ado, I mean, I've been so blessed. As you can see, I'm in a new spot. Got my suite. I'll probably show y'all the setup soon. Other than that, man, the barber life has been amazing. It's really been everything I dreamt it to be. Everything's just going so fast, but it feels like, everything is still, coming piece by piece at the right time. So I'm blessed, man. Highly favored. Can't complain at all. But to get back in this cut, as you can see, I'm really taking my time. My client here is trying to get waves, so I'm going with the pattern that he brushes in, knocking off the loose hair off the face, just so my client won't be irritated by it. But yeah, man, watch the video. I'll be talking through the video here and there, so stay tuned. See me start off with the neck taper. I just go in and make my initial guideline, really the second guideline, brush one, fade one, using the lever all the way open. And then I just go right behind it and erase that bottom initial guideline that I put with the trimmers. Just makes it easier. A lot of people like to see their guideline step by step, but I feel like I'm more efficient when I do it that way. So, and then here all I'm doing is just knocking down bulk, really, the one guard all the way open. Then after that, I'll just use the same one guard, close it, soften up that middle line, and then if I really need to use my half guard, I'll just go in with my half guard and get the rest of that out. But as you can see, the taper's coming along pretty well. See my face coming into the camera. This is where I really get at it, when I really go in and detail my work. As you can see, it's still a little bulk at the top. I want to keep the taper as low as possible, just because he's trying to get waves, and you can see that bottom wave real close to the bottom of the taper. So I just want to keep that wave, just because he's a beginner. I don't want to cut that out, because his pattern is still forming. He's still trying to lock in this pattern, so I'm trying to keep it as easy as possible for him to, get his wave pattern. And then here I'm just going in, just detailing my work. Got my lever all the way open, playing with the lever, figuring out, where I got bulk at, where I don't, where I might need it, and where I might not need it. And I just go in on the side tapers, basically the same as the back, making that initial guideline and the second guideline, then erasing out the bottom line that I put in and just going from there. It's the same exact steps for tapers, no matter what you're doing. Same on both sides of the head and then right in the back. Everything's the same. Same technique, same form, same reps. You're straight. Said the same thing you do on one side, you want to do to the other side. So I just convert my client, spin the chair around, do the same exact steps. Yes, I'm using a different clipper, but it's the same exact steps. So once you do one side, you just want to reciprocate the same thing to the other side to make it as symmetrical as possible. Then you're gonna see me here, grab some spritz. I'm going with my hair spritz. And what this does is just freeze and lock the hairs in place so I can have more of a sharp lineup. After I get done spraying the lineup, I'm going with a brush. Here we go here. Brushing everything down, bringing everything down to prepare and prep for a crispy lineup. Then I'm getting ready to line my client up, starting in the middle. Now I'll go to the left side, facing me. As you can see, I'm just tapping and going. Makes it very easy. My clippers are doing all the work here. I'm barely touching them. My clippers are doing all the work. And because of that, you know, it's making it easier for me to frame out the haircut. You know, these are my hitters. You know, my sharp liners. This what, you know, brings everything together. So I don't want to dig into my client's skin, because if you do, it can easily cause my client to scar up, whether it be right then and there or a couple days. And you see, the beginner barbers, they try to sharpen their clippers or liners and end up, digging into the client's skin, and you can see the skin get irritated, it either gets red or they scar up a couple days after the lineup and then wonder why. And it's because the clippers are too sharp and you trying to do all the work when really you should be letting the trimmers do the work. And as you can see, I start back in the middle and then I'm just going to the right side of the client's head, trying to get everything symmetrical as possible. After I feel like I got the front of the head lined up pretty good, I go to the back, and as you can see, I start from the bottom and work my way to the top, knocking off the loose hairs there. Then using the hilt of my blade to make that curve around the ear. It's the same thing. What I do to the bottom, I do to the top. Just line it and knock off those hairs. Then I go to the other side. And for all my right-handed barbers out there, using your right hand on the left side of the head is so difficult just because it feels like you're running out of space. But I prefer to use my right hand over anything. It just works better for me. And here you see me going in with the Beam Team XL cordless compressor. Shout out Get Beam, shout out Tune 45. This is definitely the best cordless compressor I've used so far. Along with the no drip color enhancement. That's all this is color enhancements on the lineup, just giving them a more defined look. After I'm done using that, I go in with my magic barber pencil. This is a trick that I learned from my guy Get Beam. So it's used the same way that women will use concealer on their eyebrows. So what I'm doing right now is just concealing the lining, giving it that contrast, just so the lining can pop more. And you'll see by the end of the video exactly what I'm talking about. And then once that's done, you see I go back with my trimmers once again to blend that line that I made with the magic barber pencil out just a little bit. And my client here has really close cut corners to his eyebrows, so I use my Slimline Pros just to, fit there instead of using my Babyliss Go FXs because, it has a bigger blade and I don't want to, nick the eyebrow at all. Then I just go in with my razor. Once you hit it with the razor, that line is gone. It's out of there. You can see how crispy my client is. You can see the taper. See everything come together real good. As I'm finishing my client up, easy wavelength taper cut. Easy. Let's get it, man. Make sure y'all follow, like, comment, subscribe, everything, man. Blow me up. Let's get it.